Welcome to day 2 of the 13 Days of Halloween Stitch Along. Today we're using all 6 strands of this gold DMC thread to do a short and long stitch, just like we did on the ghost. This short and long stitch will look a little bit different than the one that we used on the ghost, because again we're using all 6 strands of this thread, whereas the ghost we only used 2. So you're going to use this stitch to fill in the entirety of the shape of the moon, and at the end you might want to go back and see if there are any holes or any areas that you want to kind of tighten up, make more straight, just kind of change the shape of the moon, but you'll be able to see that as you get closer to the finish. One thing that I do want to mention here is I'm being very purposeful about the direction that I'm taking my floss. So I wanted to go kind of along the curve of the moon. You can do this however you want, but I wanted to kind of really highlight the shape of the crescent moon. So I'm taking my thread kind of in a curve, and I'm being particular about where I'm putting my floss in that way. So I see a few holes here. I'm going back, just kind of filling spots in that I want to. You can do this as you see fit. You could even add, like I mentioned earlier, another shade of yellow, of gold, just to kind of give some dimension to the moon, but that's up to you. All right, now I'm flipping over my piece and I'm pulling this through 2 times because I'm cutting off the excess. I am done with this thread. I'm ready to move on to the stars. Here I'm doing a French knot. I'm pulling my thread through, wrapping 1-2 times, pushing it back through, and keeping a lot of tension when I hold on to that thread with my left hand. Wrap twice, pull through, keeping that tension with my left hand, pull through, wrap twice, keep the tension with my left hand. This is going really fast because this was not a stitch that I was planning on highlighting today. I didn't even add the stars to the pattern that I put in the PDF. Add these if you'd like. I'm going to do a more detailed tutorial of the French knot when we get to the candy corn. Alright, I'm finishing up that last French knot. I hope you enjoyed today, and I hope to see you back for day 3.